Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. So today I want to talk about forgiveness. Forgiveness is not an easy thing to do. Forgiving someone is not an easy thing to do. But we have to learn how to do it. There are times when I have to go on my knees and pray and ask God to help me, to give me the strength to forgive persons that have hurt me or who I thought that was trying to hurt me, um, or persons that whether they have done it intentionally or not. There were times when I had to go on my knees, when I still have to go on my knees and ask God to give me the strength to forgive that person and help me to love that person, help me to move on from what whoa, sorry about that. Help me to move on from what has happened to me or what I thought could have happened and did not happen. Forgiveness is not an easy thing. It is not an easy thing. And I realized this, a little while ago, not too long ago, I realized that it is not easy to forgive. For me, it seems a little bit easy, because I don't hold grudges long. I am a person who speak my mind. I say what I think needs to be said. Yeah. So for me, forgiveness is it's not a big problem. But there are times when I feel like someone really did me wrong. They really did me in, especially if they intentionally did it and they show no remorse. They don't act like they're sorry, or they say they are not sorry. So, that's kind of hard to get over when someone do something to you and they are not sorry at all. They show no remorse, and they expect you to carry on as usual and treat them as usual and laugh up in their face as usual. So it's not easy. It's not easy, but it's something that you have to learn how to do because it is best for you. I say it's best for you because when you decide to forgive someone, you made a decision right there to move on from that and look forward to the future. When you forgive, you made a conscious decision. You made a conscious decision to say, I am no longer gonna allow that person to occupy my thoughts. And so thereby, when you did not forgive them, they had the power to take up your time and your space in your mind. They take up space in your mind and time, because instead of you going on and thinking about some new idea or some new venture, you began to just play over and over what that person did to you in your mind. So that's what I'm saying. When you decide to let it go, you have made a conscious decision to move on and not allow that person or those persons to waste your time, so to speak. So forgiveness is for you. Forgiveness is for me. We should forgive others when they harm us or hurt us or try to harm us or hurt us in any way, because it's better for us. We're able to move on. We're able to learn valuable lessons from that past experience, and we're able to use it to better ourselves for the future, and it will help to better others also. So I say, let us learn how to forgive, because forgiveness is for us. It is something for us. It's one of the best things that we can give, gifts we can give ourselves. When people harm us, hurt us, neglect us, abandon us, or treat us in a mean way, the best thing that we can do is forgive them. And the second best thing we can do is move on. Now, when we move on and when we forgive, it doesn't mean that we have to be lovey-dovey or laughing up in their face or doing what they want us to do or doing what they require us to do to make them happy. It doesn't mean that you have to do that. It just means that you made a decision that this person does not respect me. This person is not for me. And so therefore, I am going to treat them as I would treat everybody else. But I will be on alert what I do, on what I say around them, because I know that they are not for me. They do not have my back. So that is the way you're going to have to treat people who has harmed you intentionally or unintentionally. A lot of people do not like to let stuff go. You know, I can remember many years back. I was in prayer and I was crying about something, and I was saying, "Oh, how unfair it is." And I was asking my Father in heaven. I said, "Why are you allowing people to treat me like this, to do me like this? Why are you allowing them to take advantage of me?" You know, and I was crying. I was bawling. I was crying, you know. And I hate to say it, but I was enjoying it. I was enjoying crying, you know, and complaining. And my Father said to me, he said, "Why are you crying? Stop crying." You know, I can remember those words very clearly. "Why are you crying? Stop crying." And I answered him back. And I said, "Leave me. Let me cry." You know, it was so funny. It was so funny. I still laugh about it today, you know. But I was just feeling sorry for myself. I was just feeling sorry for myself. And the good Lord was saying to me, he was saying, "But you don't need to cry, because whatever they are doing, I am allowing them to do that to bring you to a place where I want you to be." But I at the time, I just wanted to feel sorry for myself. I just wanted to cry. I was hurting. Yes, I was hurting. And I just wanted to cry. I didn't have to cry. Even though I was hurting, it wasn't that bad. I mean, it was bad, but I didn't need to cry physically, because physically crying wouldn't get me anywhere. It wouldn't solve anything. So, like I was saying, you know, he asked me, why was I crying? So that's when I knew for the first time I knew that people love to have pity party. Imagine that. Me. Having a pity party. But you know something? The next morning I woke up and I could not speak. I could not talk. And I think I was like that for about a few days, maybe 3 days. I could barely speak. But the first day after that, I could not talk at all. When I opened my mouth, nothing would come out. Nothing. No sound would come out of my mouth. And I learned a lesson. I learned this valuable lesson that, number one, the pity party thing, it's not going to work. It's not going to solve anything. And so, number two, I learned that if it's not going to solve anything, why do it? Why do it? So, I learned that if I'm unhappy about something, I'm just going to say that I'm unhappy about something. I'm not going to feel sorry for myself, cry try to make the Father feel sorry for me, more sorry for me, because it's not going to work. And so I say all of that to say this. Let's begin now to be intentional. Let's begin to do things and forgive others intentionally. You understand? In spite of them hurting us. Let's show them that we can move on from what they have done or tried to do to us. Let's show them that we can move on from that. Let's show them that God has given us the strength to overcome whatever plans or scheme that they have set in motion for us. I said to myself, I think it's been about 5 years now since I got a new job. And I said to myself, while on that job, I said to myself that these people, they can be so bold, so conniving, so manipulative, and they still expect for you to, like I say, to laugh and carry on and have a good face, even though I guess they think you don't know, the stuff they be up to and stuff like that. But I have decided that as a child of God, if they have the balls, if they have the audacity to smile in my face after they finish talking about me, after they finish pulling me down, saying negative stuff about me, after they finish trying to get me fired, after they finish trying to make me look bad to the other sister because they think that the other sister like me or the other boy like me, whatever the case may be. And I'm saying this not only in reference to my work, I'm saying this in general, my life in general. After these persons would have done whatever they feel in their power to do, they still expect for you to be kind and nice and act like everything cool. And I decided that if they have the audacity to do that and the energy to do it and the courage to do that, that I am going to have the courage to look them in their eyes, knowing what they did, hearing what they did when I walk in the room, hearing what they say, that they were talking about me when I walk in the room, and still smile at them, still say hi, and if they fall down, still pick them up. Because, like I say, forgiveness is for me. It is for you. And it shows great maturity. When you're able to do this. When you're able to walk in a room and overhear persons talking about you and still say, good morning. How are you all doing this morning? It shows maturity. Trust me, it does. It does show maturity. And so it's not an easy thing. You're going to have to learn how to do it. You're going to have to ask God to give you the strength to learn how to do it. But as you begin to do it, as you begin to practice forgiveness, it will become much easier. And so today, this is all I have to say to you guys. I hope you enjoy my video, and I hope that you would like the video and that you will write a comment at the bottom in the comment box, and you will subscribe. Please share this video with your friends, because forgiveness is for you and me. Thank you all, and goodbye. Love you. God bless.